Hello everyone, this is Jay Dobbins of the Marvel DC Multiverse. We are now at episode 367, and I'll be discussing one topic, which is also an exclusive. And the exclusive is, the Inhumans reboot is in the works for Disney+. So, Marvel's Inhumans is one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's most high-profile failures. Which is to say, it is hardly remembered at all. But, I still remember it, though. But anyway, the series debuted in 2017 after a number of production issues and rumored behind-the-scenes politics, and swiftly disappeared right after 8 episodes. However, it seems that our trusted and proven sources are telling, well, not my trusting sources, but turns out that that Hollywood's most trusted and proven sources are telling everyone that an Inhumans reboot is in the works to be launched on Disney Plus, on the Disney Plus streaming platform. So this is pretty important news, because given that we just got our first official sighting of an Inhuman in the MCU for quite some time, our scoop that Anson Mount's Black Bolt, King of Attilan, would appear in the recent, of course, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And of course, that was confirmed a while back, which means that Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige is open to the group of Terrigen Mist empowered super beings reappearing in some capacity. Let's see. An Inhuman reboot would seem like the next logical step. So, and as importantly for an Inhumans reboot, as Anson Mount showing back up as the vocally talented Black Bolt to pass judgment on Doctor Strange's rather, is Marvel Studios' increased use of Disney Plus to launch new characters in the wider MCU. So far, the Disney Plus streaming platform has given us the Haley Steinfeld version of Hawkeye, the Oscar Isaac Moon Knight, Anthony Mackie fully embracing being the next Captain America, the eminent new Ms. Marvel, and with the upcoming She-Hulk series with Tatiana Maslany. Perhaps our our next gamma irradiated superhero. So, the current MCU strategy appears to be which appears to be to use the platform to test our characters without having to go test out the characters without having to go for the risk of a full theatrical movie or shoehorning them into some other character's solo film. So the Inhumans reboot being on Disney Plus is pretty on point. So prior to this potential Inhumans reboot, the main appearance of the characters so far was in one season of their titular show. It had an unusual release strategy, first being conceived as a Phase 3 film, being retooled as a series, initially premiering on theatrical IMAX screens, and of course, the first live-action television series to do so. After 2 weeks, it then went to broadcast on the ABC network, which was concurrently airing Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, Marvel Studios has always had a somewhat tricky relationship with its television series pre-Disney Plus. Both the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series and the various Netflix shows are theoretically canonical. But, it was always a little murky at best, so. But, a straight-up Humans reboot directly on Disney Plus, his own increasingly popular streaming service, could hopefully allow them to get the characters right this time. So the Inhumans show was met with critical poor ratings and low viewership, and was somewhat viewed at the time as a tentative attempt to compensate for the lack of rights to the X-Men and other mutant-related matters, which is no longer an issue. So we will have to see Marvel Studios and Feige address the previous series when the Inhumans reboots happens. But the ever-handy multiverse concept could take care of a whole lot of that. So we will keep you, I will keep you informed, as I find more information. So, that concludes this episode. This concludes this topic. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course, YouTube.